Barcelona's surprising interest in a Liverpool star. Rumors are swirling about Barcelona's potential pursuit of a Liverpool star. Arsenal is also making waves, gearing up for an urgent transfer. Meanwhile, Manchester United's Marcus Rashford might be eyeing a move that would shock the footballing world. Pep Guardiola has reportedly set aside €80 million for a Juventus defender, and Neymar's future with Al Hilal hangs in the balance. In a dramatic twist, Trent Alexander-Arnold may have agreed to a deal with Real Madrid. Let's dive into these fascinating developments and more. Neymar, a career in question. When it comes to Neymar, his immense talent is undeniable. However, his journey has been riddled with setbacks. Neymar's move to Saudi Arabia was expected to be a game-changer. With a €100 million contract and Al Hilal's ambitions, it seemed like a perfect match. Yet, the results tell a different story. 1 goal in 7 games is a far cry from expectations. To make matters worse, Al Hilal's coach Jorge Jesus has declared Neymar no longer up to par. Adding to his woes is a knee injury that sidelined him after tearing his ligaments during a World Cup qualifier in October. Al Hilal is reportedly preparing for Neymar's exit, leaving the football world wondering about his next destination. Neymar to MLS. If the Saudi Pro League door closes, MLS might welcome Neymar with open arms. ESPN reports that he is in talks with 3 clubs, including Chicago Fire. While Chicago hasn't had much success recently, landing Neymar could change their fortunes. Another possible destination is Inter Miami, home to Messi, Busquets, and Alba. However, Miami's designated player slots are full, raising questions about whether they can navigate MLS's regulations to accommodate Neymar. Regardless of where he lands, Neymar's off-field lifestyle and inconsistent performances could remain challenges. Liverpool's defense overhaul. Liverpool is reportedly targeting Bournemouth's Milos Gyökeres to bolster their defensive flanks. The 19-year-old Hungarian has impressed with his speed, sharpness, and attacking prowess. With Andy Robertson aging and Tsimikas not quite at the desired level, Gyökeres could be the answer to Liverpool's defensive struggles. However, competition from Manchester City and Manchester United complicates matters. Bournemouth's asking price of £50 million reflects the young defender's potential. Liverpool's sporting director Richard Hughes, who shares a connection with Gyökeres from their Bournemouth days, might play a crucial role in sealing the deal. Barcelona's bold plan, Rashford in, Fati out. Barcelona's interest in Marcus Rashford has raised eyebrows. Once seen as Lionel Messi's heir, Ansu Fati has struggled with injuries and inconsistency. Barcelona reportedly views him more as a financial asset than a key player. To fund Rashford's transfer, Barcelona is considering selling Fati, despite his reluctance to leave. Rashford, on the other hand, appears eager to join Barcelona, even willing to take a pay cut. However, Barcelona's financial challenges and adherence to fair play regulations pose significant hurdles. Whether this audacious move materializes remains to be seen. Rashford's alternatives. While Rashford is keen on Barcelona, other clubs like AC Milan and Borussia Dortmund are also interested. Manchester United's new part owner, Sir Jim Ratcliffe, reportedly opposes Rashford's move to rival English clubs. This leaves Rashford with limited options, but keeps the door open for an international transfer. Guardiola targets Juventus defender. Pep Guardiola is reportedly preparing an €80 million bid for a Juventus defender. With Manchester City's deep pockets, this transfer could reshape their defensive line and reinforce their title ambitions. Pep's new versatile star, ***. Andrea Cambiaso, ever heard of him? If not, you're about to. The young Italian fullback is making waves in the football world, and rumor has it Pep Guardiola is keeping a close eye on him. What's even more surprising? Juventus has reportedly slapped a staggering €80 million price tag on him. Let that sink in, €80 million for a 24-year-old player still solidifying his place among Europe's elite. But is this justified? Or is it just another case of overinflated market value? This buzz around Cambiaso couldn't come at a more intriguing time for Manchester City. Kyle Walker, their ever-reliable right-back, is nearing the end of his career. At 34, it seems Walker is ready for a change, with reports strongly linking him to a move to AC Milan. If he leaves, City will need a replacement, and quickly. Enter Cambiaso, who is being touted as the ideal successor. But why all this fuss over Cambiaso? Well, he's not just a left-back. He's versatile, capable of playing on either flank as a fullback, or even as a wing-back. It's this adaptability that has reportedly caught Guardiola's attention. We all know Pep loves utility players who can slot into multiple positions seamlessly. Just look at how he's used Joao Cancelo, Nathan Ake, and Oleksandr Zinchenko in the past. Italian sources claim the deal is close to being finalized, but others, like the BBC, remain skeptical. Negotiations, they say, are far from over. So, should City fans be hopeful? Juventus is reportedly reluctant to let Cambiaso go mid-season, preferring to negotiate in the summer. But if City comes in with a jaw-dropping bid, somewhere in the 70 to 80 million euros range, would the Bayern Canary really say no? Now, let's take a closer look at Cambiaso himself. A product of Genoa's academy, he joined Juventus for a modest 13 million euros, a sum that seems laughable in today's market. After a loan spell at Bologna, he returned to Turin, and has since cemented his place in the starting 11. This season, he's made 25 appearances, scored 2 goals, and provided 2 assists. His numbers might not jump off the page, but his contributions go beyond stats. Cambiaso's tactical intelligence, work rate, and ability to adapt make him a coach's dream. Still, 80 million euros is no small chunk of change. Is he worth it? Opinions are divided. Some see this as a reckless gamble, while others argue his potential justifies the price. City, meanwhile, seems determined to refresh their squad. This January, they've been linked with names like Kusanov, Marmush, and Reis, indicating a clear intent to revamp their lineup. By the time the transfer window shuts, Guardiola's team could look very different. Liverpool star dreams of Spain. Meanwhile, over in Spain, Barcelona appears to have set their sights on Liverpool's Colombian winger, Luis Diaz. According to reports, the Catalan club is preparing a €70 million bid for Diaz, whose contract with Liverpool runs until 2027. The Colombian media claims Barcelona has already approached Liverpool with a cheeky ultimatum: sell him now, or risk losing him for free later. Diaz has reportedly dreamed of playing in La Liga, and Barcelona might just be the perfect fit. The allure of the Camp Nou, combined with Barcelona's aggressive pursuit, could be hard for him to resist. However, Liverpool is unlikely to let one of their key players go without a fight. Barcelona's financial troubles also cast doubt on the feasibility of this deal. Despite their willingness to splash the cash, La Liga's wage cap restrictions and Barcelona's existing financial woes make this transfer look complicated. But in football, where there's a will, and a lot of money, there's often a way. If this deal goes through, it could signal a significant shift in both clubs' futures. For Liverpool, losing Diaz would be a massive blow, but the €70 million fee could help bolster their squad in other areas. For Barcelona, Diaz could become the star winger they've been searching for, adding much-needed dynamism to their attack. Allegri ditches Europe for cash. In other news, Massimiliano Allegri, the tactical mastermind behind Juventus, appears to be heading to Saudi Arabia. Reports suggest he's agreed to take over as manager of Al-Ahly, a club that's also been linked with stars like Vinicius Jr. The deal is expected to commence in June, with an interim coach filling the role until then. Why would Allegri, a coach with such pedigree, make this move? The answer is simple: money. While he earned a handsome salary at Juventus, the financial package offered by Al-Ahly is reportedly too good to refuse. It's not just about the paycheck, though. Allegri might also relish the opportunity to take full control of a team with virtually unlimited resources. This move underscores the growing trend of top European coaches and players heading to the Saudi Pro League. Clubs like Al Nassr, Al Hilal, and Al Ahly are investing heavily in talent, hoping to build a league that can rival Europe's elite. However, questions remain about the league's appeal. Without Champions League football or matches against Europe's giants, it's hard to see the Saudi Pro League becoming a true counterweight to European football. For Allegri, the decision makes sense. A few years in Saudi Arabia could secure his financial future and give him a new challenge away from the relentless pressure of European football. But for fans, this move feels bittersweet. Allegri is a top-tier coach, and many would have loved to see him take on a new challenge in Europe instead. Football is full of surprises, and this January transfer window has been no exception. Whether it's Cambiaso's potential move to Manchester City, Luis Diaz's links to Barcelona, or Allegri's Saudi adventure, there's no shortage of drama. What do you think? Is Cambiaso worth €80 million? Will Diaz trade Merseyside for the Camp Nou? And has Allegri made the right call by leaving Europe? Share your thoughts in the comments below. We'd love to hear your take.